So the key elements of that program are the flight team, obviously specifying the equipment, dealing with information systems, which is really the bulk of what these concepts are all about. Then dealing with legal, regulatory, and public relations, and then defining the specific use cases. At present, obviously we've already been talking today that it's expected that there may be, through various means, about $1 trillion of new investment in infrastructure, and that's excluding general building outside of infrastructure. The one I think I want to call out on the bottom is that within the industry, it's viewed that today with current practices, that there's roughly about $160 billion just in waste associated with construction and building, for which this technology will make a substantial inroad into. Relative to the area of how I usually talk to people, there are two market segments that we specifically focus on. One being cities, counties, and states, and the other being the AEC industry. And in my opinion, the two, relative to this technology, have a very clear overlap. So let's just jump into it. I know earlier presentation we were talking about photogrammetry. When we're talking with clients, what we see is a whole new extended capability. Those that will deal not just with an airframe, but where it gets really interesting is where you talk about the sensors that can be deployed. Whether it be an air sensor to be able to pick up on any kind of pollution, particulate matter that may be associated with the environment, a construction project, an oil rig, or whatnot. LiDAR obviously is another sensor that can be put on UAS. Multispectral that deals with environmental, that's associated with most all projects that we get involved with. Photogrammetry obviously, thermal and infrared sensors that are able to pick up on various use cases that we talk with clients. And bear in mind that we're seeing such a demand pattern that we see clients that have an interest in not just having a single sensor on a drone, but multiple sensors on the same drone while it's achieving the same flight. There's that much interest in the demand, the data. Ground penetrating radar, airborne magnetometer, and corona camera, and this is just touching the surface of what you should be seeing coming down the pike. What's happening is sensors